all good men boring, are not unlucky in love. They are addicted to chaos, right? And listen, so not everyone who ends up in a bad relationship is unlucky. Sometimes people become so accustomed to emotional highs and lows that stability feels unfamiliar. You get when someone consistently chooses partners who mistreat them while calling them healthy, respectful people, ati boring, they may not be chasing love. They may be chasing the excitement, unpredictability, and emotional chaos that they have learned to associate with most of their lives. Healthy relationships aren't always thrilling every day, but they're built on consistency, trust, and peace rather than drama. Yeah, this is according to the relationship journal, Family Love. Okay, so I'll tell you, it's not surprising these days when I bump into people who somehow, they're still trying to make it happen with their very toxic ex. Like they're still in contact with them, the hookup, nini, yeah. And then now, remember, your family is really against this relationship, but somehow you can't let go, yeah. Yeah, so you've heard over here. Yeah, it's not that you're not really attracted to good people, decent humans. Yeah, because we've seen cases where women have actually, gotten off a relationship with a good man, good person, just because this guy was boring. He's just out there making the money for the family, coming back home early, chilling with his kids, waking up early like that. That's his routine. But somehow, for example, Kaká, the former Brazilian footballer, bro, his wife broke up with him because he's boring and too nice. Yeah, haven't you seen that a lot of the times out here? A guy has sorted out his mama, gotten them an awesome space to live in, right? She doesn't even have to work, but somehow she's gonna cheat. In fact, she's still trying to hook up with her toxic ex. They're in conversation. So now, you should understand that if you've run into people who roll like that, like even men, yeah? Like I say, it always goes both ways. If you've seen a mama who's somehow still trying to hook up with her crazy ex, it's because she's addicted. That's the only reality that she knows. She probably dated this crazy guy for a very long time. Yeah, so how dare you tell her not to try and make it work with him? Yeah? Maybe she's just used to the unpredictable, the chaos, the drama. Apparently, the people who are like that. Yeah? All right, sawa. When we come back, it's all about the big why. My love is the ish. 70 minutes after 9, Twendekazi.